protocol. So Joe, have a seat. Everybody will have a chance to meet the candidates. Okay, my name is Tufia Tadek. I've been asked from different people, from various candidates, to moderate today's event. I once did a forum like this a couple of years ago for the Vaad Hakohol, and when the community asked me to volunteer for the community, I'm willing to step up and do my best for the event. Again, thank you. Again, it's not something that I planned in the planning. It was called to me today, and here I am. I just want to be clear on a few protocols and procedures for tonight's event. Tonight's event is not about me. My job really should be in the background and will be in the background, but my responsibility is to set the stage so we have an opportunity to hear all the candidates speak on their views of the issues, their platforms, and what their views of the future. After all the candidates for the Vaad Hakohol have spoken, the Gabayim, if they wish, will, for 770, will speak. Each speaker will have up to 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a long time of speaking, so I want to emphasize up to 5 minutes. I will tell you 30 minutes, candidates, before your 5 minutes are over. They have 30 minutes left. They have 30 seconds left. Thank you. And 5 minutes will go on to the next candidate. Questions. After the candidates and all the candidates have spoken, we're going to obviously entertain questions to the candidates. Quickly, the procedures is, first of all the candidates that are sitting up here, and I think there's 2 or 3, excuse me. I said we'll have all the time to meet the candidates. All the candidates that are sitting up here, everybody will have an opportunity to submit a question to the candidates. I have some index cards, and that would be, questions should be submitted to a specific candidate. That candidate will have an opportunity, 1.5 minutes, to answer that question, and then we'll have, if any of the other candidates want to rebut that answer, or add to that answer, or elaborate to that answer with one view or another, they'll have 1.5 minutes. And then another candidate will have an opportunity to answer to that question. They'll have 30 seconds. As that's done, that procedure is done, we'll go on to the next question. Because my goal is that we shouldn't focus and get locked or in a rut of one question, but we should have a variety of issues discussed here and have some dialogue on some issues. So I want to thank first everybody who volunteers to elect for the volunteer positions for the Vaad Hakohol should be applauded, because we all know it takes time from your family. They're here to serve the community, and that's the type of spirit we need in Crown Heights. So starting with the candidates platform, I'm going to start with the Vaad Hakohol, and I'm going to do it from, instead of alphabetical order from A to Z, I'll do it backwards just to make it fair. So the first candidate I'm going to ask is Mr. Aaron Vogel, running for the Vaad Hakohol. Can you, you can stand up or come here.
Talk about being put on the spot. Thank you everybody for coming. And wasn't prepared to be the first speaker, but I guess best time to be prepared is none other than now. I'd like to start by just saying something that came true when I was thinking about running for Vaad Council. Zaki approached me and he said that I should come and show my support for the community and offer my time and services by running for council. Nothing I entertained in the past. He mentioned to me a few of the projects that he was thinking about and a few of the things where he thought that I could help. In the past I have helped him in some other areas. So once I heard everything that he had to say, I thought that I could help. I found some areas that I could find a way that I could contribute what I have to offer, and I was happy, and I thought about what I could offer. Now, I'm what they call a long shot. You look at me up here, you look at me online, I don't fit in 100% with everybody else. I know that. That's to my disadvantage, but then again, it could be to an advantage to the community at large. Not to come up here and boast about myself, I have had experience in many different areas. I'm sure you all want to know about it. I'm sure everybody reading online hears this and that. But in short, my customer service skills, my business, overall sales experience, And my working with many different people gives me the ability, first of all, not to take sides. I've been approached by many different people to go on this side, to go on that side. That's not my agenda. I don't have an agenda other than helping this community. When I was approached again by Zaki, the only focus and the primary focus was in order to help this community excel to the level where other communities already are. And I feel there's no reason why this community should have to have people, members of this community, going to other communities, be it Williamsburg for social services, be it Borough Park for health, be it anywhere else. For one thing, the first thing that I'd like to talk about, just as an opening statement, I'd like to say that great works are performed by age, great works are performed not by age, but by perseverance. That's not to say that age doesn't help, but it's just to say that it's an equal opportunity. And working together, we can achieve anything. The first thing I'd like to say is part of the campaign, the platform that we're running on, that I'm running on, is security. That's the first thing, and the first thing that scares me the most. Only being here 8 years, I've never been more scared anywhere I've lived. That's something that when my wife has to leave the house and go literally around the corner, I have to ask her if she would like for me to come and give her a walk. And she's lived here her whole life, so she says, no, it's fine, and I'm still shaking until she comes back. Maybe it's a little, maybe it's just in my mind, but there's no reason we should have to live like that. The second thing, as far as security is concerned, is bias. I was on Lefferts Avenue, one of the first years that I was living here, and I saw someone call the police about an incident that happened, something between two kids, and the cops came, and a crime was done, and the police did not file a report. I watched it happen. I was told, do not approach the police. I was told, stay away, by people in this community. Now, I don't know why people are sitting around and just not doing anything about it. Now, I'm sure people have, and I'm just talking about the members of the community, not the people in charge. My goal is just to try to strengthen the ties between the police department and through the organizations that do such a great job, Sherman, Shmira, everybody who does such a fantastic job of offering our community such support and security. Another thing would be our social services, which I tapped on earlier. Again, Williamsburg comes to mind. We all know what they offer. We want to try to get in touch with them and bring over a little bit more. Okay? I really thought this was going to be shorter. I didn't know I had a lot to say. Basically, bringing over all the services from there. There's another thing that we're working on with the Syrian community, which is already in the process of bringing an angel fund to Crown Heights for businesses, for people, to help. It was all started under Vaad Hakohol, and it's actually going higher. Accessibility to social services for the Vaad Hakohol project. We started a website, crownheightsunited.com, which will give people, it's just a demo right now, but it's going to give people the accessibility. And we have more to say, but I want to give everybody else the same consideration. Thank you and have a good evening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vogel. Again, if I have to cut somebody off or redirect a question, it's not personal. It's just trying to do the best for the overall group. The next speaker will be Mr. Tamir. Would you like to come up and share your views with us?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Zaki Tamir, and I gave out some literature regarding my platform and the things that my platform is going to focus on. If you don't have a copy of it, it's in the front. If you don't have a copy of it, it's in the front. It's 4 pages and double-sided. You can pick up a copy, and gives you a little bit of an outline of what my platform and my campaign is going to be focused on. As you heard from Mr. Vogel, we are working together on projects. I've been working together with several of the candidates and also people that are not candidates. The Crown Heights Community Council